away, thrill seekers come from around the world to test their skill and luck against America's most twisted beast. Southeast U.S., deep in the Appalachian Mountains lurks a monster. An 11-mile stretch of blood-stained asphalt, snaking its way across the North Carolina-Tennessee border. Technically, it's part of U.S. Highway 129. But around here, its jagged contours have earned it the nickname, Tail of the Dragon.
We've seen quite a few accidents up here, and I've seen several die here on the road.
The Dragon has claimed 24 lives since the year 2000. Countless others have nearly met their maker here. This makeshift memorial is a testament to all the carnage. Not far from the monument, Ron Johnson runs the Tail of the Dragon gift shop. A seasoned biker, he knows this road better than anyone.
It's one of the most unique roads in the world. It has 318 curves and 11 miles. It's out in the middle of nowhere. There's no intersecting roads, no houses.
A former Cherokee trail, the Dragon was paved in the 1930s. For decades, locals and lost tourists were the only ones to brave this road. That is, until the 90s, when daredevils started flocking here from around the globe to test their driving skills. But this beast is not easily tamed.
The dangers are in the people that come here and don't know what they're doing. It takes concentrated riding and driving. You have to watch your braking. If you overbrake, there's a good chance you'll go off the mountain.
And even if you stick to the 30-mile-an-hour speed limit, the hazards come at you fast. Among the most perilous spots, Beginner's End, a devastating hard right that catches many riders by surprise. The Whip, a quick uphill hairpin. And the Hump, also known as Gravity Cavity.
The curves just really never stop coming at you. There are very few straights.
Darrell Killboy Cannon used to ride this trail on his bike. Now, he makes a living photographing other riders here.
It's pretty nonstop, and it's almost like a dance. You kind of get into a rhythm with it. The turns are fairly short duration, but very rapid. There are very few clearings along the sides of this road, so if you go off with any kind of speed, you're gonna end up in some trees, most likely. A lot of times people go off and they hit a tree the wrong way, and you know, it does fatal damage.
Every one of the road's 11 miles has claimed at least one life. But the deadliest spot is at mile marker 5. It was here in 2008 that Darrell's wife Lori felt the Dragon's wrath firsthand.
It was a pretty day. I was on the bike and he was in the car. We're coming up on mile marker 5. Come around that blind right-hand turn. I saw the man and woman on the cruiser right in my lane, just trying to stop. And I remember, you know, just hearing the sound of the bikes hit.
On this hell road, it's all a twist of fate. Some die right on the pavement. Others live to tell the tale. Whether asphalt, rubble, or rock, there are many hell roads, and each has its own pitfalls. Dangers you don't see coming that can turn a Sunday drive into a mangled nightmare. The Tail of the Dragon on the Tennessee-North Carolina border is 11 miles of death-defying twists, a destination for thrill seekers from around the world. Lori Cannon is just one of those bikers who clashed with the Dragon and lived to tell her tale. Around the turn at mile 5, a motorcycle coming in the other direction cut the corner short. The couple on board never saw Lori coming.
I remember, you know, just hearing the sound of the bikes hit and then like blacking out. I come to, and I'm cradling my left arm. I had just snapped both bones. Still have some numbness in some of the fingers, but I'm glad to still have my hand in the end.
Lori and Darrell were so rattled by the crash, they will now only ride the Dragon by car. And mile marker 5 continues to haunt them. Not long after Lori's accident, in almost the same spot, a man named Ike Woodard crashed head-on into an 18-wheeler that was taking up 2 lanes. He ended up underneath the semi's trailer and died en route to the hospital.
Ryder really had no chance. I went up and looked at the accident scene after the fact. Just a split second that he had to react, and he laid the bike down and slid under the wheels.
Big rigs cannot maintain their lanes on this stretch of highway, yet they are coming here more and more because their GPS systems think they've found a shortcut.
And on the map, it just does not look like it's 318 curves and 11 miles. But once they get into it, there's no way to turn around. You really have to watch out for them.
With these monsters incapable of sticking to their own lane, it's Russian roulette at every turn.
The danger is if you meet one in the corner, their rear end is coming toward you. Twice I've been up in my car and had to actually put my right wheels in the ditch in order to avoid a truck coming at me, and they missed me by an inch. That's one you don't want to meet in a curve.
Anytime you roll down this road, you're taking your life in your hands.
The bad part about having an accident here is you're an hour from the hospital. If you have internal bleeding, you need to get to the hospital in 10, 15 minutes. It takes that long for the ambulance to get here or more, so there's a chance you're not going to make it.
Even with the threat of death lingering all around, the speed junkies keep coming. But this dragon never sleeps, and one thing's for sure, it will kill again. Most people who ride the road are hungry for adrenaline-pumping thrills.